Deep in Faith is the title of this mesmerizing piece by artist Lerone Wilson, appropriate since faith fuels his art.
You know, spiritually, my work has a biblical aspect to it as well. A lot of it comes from scripture that I read. With this particular piece, in Deep in Faith, and how, you know, you can't see and understand what faith is. So it's not anything you can touch or see. It's just a deep darkness or a light of darkness combined together that makes you understand that if you believe and close your eyes and understand how faith comes, because it's something that you can't see or touch. It's just a thing that's in your heart. So that's why I named it Deep in Faith.
His unique pieces are sculpted paintings. You just want to touch them. He builds them up using beeswax and resin, then sculpts it. His art is just one of the many amazing pieces featured in the Flux Fair, which held its spring show in Harlem's Corn Exchange building. It is the most anticipated art show in Harlem. The theme? The 21st century artist is a nomad. Show director Leanne Stella put together a group of artists with something to say, giving you something you can feel.
How it affects people, how it changes people, how it vibrates with people. I think that's the more important consideration for me.
Artist Jose Rodriguez really went deep with his installation. It's part shrine, part historical, all love. Starting with this tribute to his mother, affectionately called Nina, and his grandmother, Cuca. A generational homage on a small bench from his mother's bedroom, an early and significant part of his life.
That's actually the last piece of furniture that remained from the entire bedroom set, was this little chair. It was part of my mom's vanity, and it substituted as my homework desk. When my mom passed away, I transformed that into the shrine.
It is now the centerpiece of an art exhibit that also includes an elaborate display of coins, money, and a message.
So it's this idea that everything has a price, and you have to kind of pay the passage.
For artist Diane Smith, everything has value. In a way, it can be transformed into new life. Even the very brown paper in which a butcher wraps meat. Look how she reused it, manipulated it to make an incredible work of art.
The paper for me represents skin and the wrinkles.
And the wrinkles remind her of her elders.
And when I think about the beauty that was in their skin and the wrinkles, what stories were embedded in those wrinkles, what marks were in those wrinkles, and how did they become part of me?
The show's theme, Artist is a Nomad, especially significant to Diane with her roots in Belize and now living and loving in Harlem.
When we travel as artists, we leave our imprints, but the imprints of the places that we go is embedded in us.
But for these artist nomads, Harlem has left the biggest impression of all.
If you don't know the history, you can't know Harlem. Elizabeth Catlett, Paul Robeson, Jacob Lawrence, Romare Bearden, Duke Ellington, those people are very important to this right here, right now. And I think the convergence of people that come to Harlem, they want to see that because they don't know the history of us. So to me, I need to evoke that in my work.
We're all connected, we're all interrelated by place to Harlem as a crossroads of that world. I'm a human being and I'm a spiritual being, and I belong to all cultures and all culture belongs to me.